Yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Things are feeling incredible right now. The amount of guests that we've been talking to, the bar just keeps raising higher and higher. And right now, we're going to do exactly that again because Mekaila Mathys is in the building. A multi-talented triple threat actress, dancer and vocalist, and she's here to spend the morning with us. So let's, before we do anything, take a look at her talents seen on social media.
Time and time again, but I still need reminding. I know it makes no sense.
Oh, amazing! Ladies and gentlemen, Mekaila.
How are you doing?
I'm so good. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
Very
good.
well, thank you. Oh, seeing that you are talented in all aspects, did you come from a creative family? Was there some of that in the family growing up?
Interestingly enough, yes, I did actually come from a very musical family. On my dad's side, I remember events and celebrations, and every party the uncles would like just bring out a guitar and start banging on it, and then everyone would just be singing and just having a blast with instruments. I was introduced to music from a very young age already.
Okay. When I first met you, it was more in the sort of acting space,
yes.
and I thought you were absolutely phenomenal. I'm like, this is an actor through and through.
Thank you.
I watch this now and I'm seeing you sing. I see what you do on social media. I see you dance. I'm like, oh, well, the world's not ready for your talents. I don't even think we've discovered all of them, but yet you are a powerhouse. Talk to me about how all of this came about. Obviously, there was the music from the family. There was the singing that naturally occurred from that. When did you figure that you could also move and dance as well?
I think I started dancing from a very young age in school, and then what had happened was this external dance teacher sort of scouted me and then brought me into her studio. So I started training from a very, very young age. I actually did a lot of Eisteddfods and competitions, exams, did my Western Province colours, South African colours, travelled internationally and competed there. So it really started from 2002 when I was 10 years old, and I'm still dancing to this day.
Oh,
incredible.
You must be enjoying a platform like TikTok because it's full of dancers. And it's the perfect platform for a creative like you. How have you utilized a platform like TikTok to showcase everything?
Yeah, exactly. As you said, it literally is the perfect platform. As soon as it was introduced to me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is finally something that I get to share my passion with the world. I can make use of my acting, my singing, my dancing, and I do just that. So the transition was really, really easy and smooth for me because it just came naturally. So yeah, I'm really fond of the dancing trends and the lip sync trends as well, because I get to bring out my acting side, and then of course, as you saw, some singing as well.
And I think it's exactly that. It's such a cool opportunity. I think for me personally, I'm sure many of the viewers that follow you and your massive amount of fans, to see you showcasing your talents in such a fun and authentic way. It's cool to see that you firstly have these talents, but it's not just like you're trying something. It's like you're executing it with this utmost perfection. It's clear to see that there's a lot of history behind this. One of them obviously being your acting. I got to dive into this because like we see and from your performances, it's clear to see the amount of effort and hard work you put into it and how you embody those characters. From the horse's mouth themselves, what is it like embodying these characters? Obviously, you're juggling all these roles in real life, but then you have to dive into such a complex character, take it on. How do you not get lost in that moment, and how do you find juggling, wearing those different hats to be quite overwhelming, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. I think for me, just being a creative by nature, it's not really a difficult thing because naturally I have to juggle so many hats in my own personal life. So when it comes to acting, it's an interesting process for me when I get to take on a specific character. A lot of these characters are not even close to who I am, but I love the part where I have to really dive deeply into those parts of me that maybe aren't there on the forefront, but I get to pull from those deep parts of me and bring it out and express myself in a way that the world doesn't necessarily see. So it's always a wonderful process to get to play these different characters and to bring about a completely different side of me that I'd never thought even existed.
I love that. Wow.
Well, we are so happy you're hanging out with us today. Mekaila Mathys not going anywhere. She's going to hang out on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And of course, we've also got something really exciting happening in the kitchen. Mekaila, do you like sushi?
Girl, I'm a foodie. I love food. I love cooking and all things food.
Another talent, come on.
You came to the show
right
on the
place.
right day because on
So glad.
Wednesdays, it's all about the culinary hotline. So ladies and gentlemen, let's head on over to the kitchen.